Sitting outside having my coffee. Looking at, sitting at my table, looking at the yard out here under the maple tree. I hope everyone's having a good day today. And things are going good for everybody. It's a beautiful day that the Lord has made. Yes, it is. Sitting here by the tire swing, or not tire swing, tree swing. It was a tire swing we had when I was a kid, but that tree isn't really tall enough, and that was put there for little kids. And my grandkids come over, but they're all older now, but they still try and swing on it. I'd like to put a nice swing set probably in this area here for them someday, or else way over in the other side over there. But, well, you can see over there, over in that side, over in there, amongst the trees and the shade, you know. And then, of course, there's some on the other side of the truck over there, too. Got lots of places to put one. Could go right out there, too, but that's too close. Too much sun, I think, for the kids. I don't know. Someday, my kids will probably be, my grandkids, I mean, will all be grown up before I could ever do it. Yeah. I'd like to. And I'm not against swinging on a swing myself. I lived in town. My aunt used to have, her house was about a block away from this one school, and they had those strap-like swings with the heavy chains. I used to go down there and swing all the time. Always did love a good swing. Oh, and you'll notice my patches are getting a lot later. They're going away. I've got medication for them. What I have is called GA, and it's not contagious or nothing like that. It's not ringworm, and it's not, you know. The doctor said my immune system was too strong, and it had attacked my scratches, I guess, and went nuts. I never heard of such a thing as an immune system being too strong. I've always heard of it being, you know, something wrong with it. Oh, well. And he gave me medicine. He says it's really hard to get rid of, so it may take a long time to get rid of it, but it's going. And on this hand, it's getting lighter and going. And on my arm here, I think I got the camera zoomed in yet. Oops, sorry. Here, let me zoom this back up. Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, all of that on my arms is getting a lot lighter than it was. And it's going away. Yeah. See my neighbor over there through the trees? He's got a garden over in there. I see him out there working in there. He usually always wears a white t-shirt, so he shows up. And it's about, my daughter says 81, is it? Yeah, 81 here right now, but it don't feel like it. Of course, I don't think the humidity is quite as high today as usual. Very faintly hear birds singing, but not like normal. I'll take my coffee and walk around a bit. Ugh. It's easier going down there than it is getting up. Maybe I'll show you. My rear end's probably all dirt. I was sitting in a chair, which is always dirty. See my elderberries here have spread. I got one down here, and I got one there. So, and this one here. So I'm going to try to spread those, or spread them, replant them somewhere. And I got tomatoes in there. Let's zoom this in a little bit. There. Yam in there. These are the beefsteaks. And I have some little ones here. Don't know if they'll make it. And let's see where else. I hope they do. And my peppers have really gotten huge. And it's got flowers on it, but it was dropping the flowers off all the time, but now there's one in there. See if, these status things keep popping up when I'm trying to look in the viewfinder. See what there? So they were falling off, but now they're sticking more. There's one in there. So I think I'm going to get some peppers this year. I hope so. Because it is getting pretty late in the season here. And my leaf lettuce has bolted. And, well, it's in the process of it. And I'm letting it go right here. I want to try to catch the seeds off of it. The stalk grew like crazy. And of course my buttercup squash. It's wound through my porch railing, wound around again, comes back out here, then goes around here, all the way over here. And so far, I think all I've had is male flowers. I don't see any squash, but there are flowers getting ready to open again. There's I mean, they open all over the place. A couple there that were open or are opening. Look like they're dying. And there were a bunch of them in that section there. Can't point because I got my coffee cup in my hand. But that section right in there had a bunch of flowers. Now the squash is going to under my porch, trying to. So I'm gonna have to pull that back out of there because I don't want it going under there if it's not tendrilled down. No, it's not yet. Run this way if you wanna. I don't care. Run the whole length of the house as long as you get squish. I don't care. Ugh. I moved it over here. It's really running pretty good. And I don't know if I'll get anything on it, but the flowers are pretty. And here's my grapes. These are the Himrod ones. And I don't expect anything off of them for a couple years yet. And here's the purple Mars grapes. These are seedless grapes. Both of them are. And that one in the middle, you see that stick there? That was another purple one that didn't make it. But I ain't pulling it out because it was a live root. And it may come back. I don't know. Well, I'll see. Here comes Babe. Oh, I left my porch light on. Dag nabbed. And here, base of this tree mound, all the way around the tree was where the yellow jackets were last year. And I don't see no hole, nothing this year in there. Whoops, I'm still zoomed out. Or zoomed in, I mean. Sorry, got that backwards. You can't tell from the leaves, but or the needles, it makes it look flat here, but it's not. There's a huge hill around the base of this tree. And that whole thing last year was full of a giant yellow jacket nest. And Daisy got stung over 100 times from it. I'm just guessing. I mean, they were all over her. This tree keeps dropping. It's branches all over down there. I don't know if you can see them. See the branches laying there? I got some in my fire pit, which I gotta burn. I may move my fire pit somewhere else. The chicken coop, I might just burn that down or something. I'd like to save the chain link fence off of it, so I can use it for making a little kennel thing in the backyard for Daisy. Let's see, I was telling Tessie and others, you see these blocks here? I had, some of these I've taken out since because I don't have the chickens anymore, but I had blocks all around here. And underneath of those blocks, there are patio blocks in there underneath. And when I put them down, you put them with the hole facing up, like this. And then that way, if the possums or coons try to get in there, they're just going to hit cement underneath. It worked really well. After I did that, I never lost anything. Plus, I had this heavy-duty nylon netting across the whole top of the park. Because I used to get hawks and stuff that would sit in this tree right here, right over top of it. So now there's a coon nest or something way up there. And I'd have possums out here and everything, and they never bothered Michigans. We know a fox would do it if you had a fox around. He would eat them, but and I do have fox around, but they never got into it. That's falling down now. I'd like to get a more decent, like one of them Tractor Supply coops, and put it in a different spot, because this is a low spot here, and the water lays in there when it rains really bad. And over here, under all this dirt, is all chicken poo. Because I dug a hole, and it's still soft there. And back behind there is another hole that was filled with chicken poo. That's why the weeds grow so good. And there's still chicken poo in there. It's composted, and I keep it to use for garden stuff. This has got to come down too. This shed, I can't till I get a different one. Did I ever take you in my shed before? It's nothing pretty. You're in my shed. The walls falling apart, and they just fall off in chunks. The bagger for my mower, power washer, 4x4 post there. They're treated ones. Like there's some laying down back there too. And the cage I used to put Daisy into, I don't need anymore. That's a good metal cage. So the shed's pretty junky. I don't really use it for much anything because, with all them holes in there, it's not going to stop much weather. Oh, I heard a helicopter coming. Helicopters have been going over all day today. And here's my other shed. Metal one. It's chaos in there too. And the roof leaks really bad, so I got a tarp over it, but it stopped some, but not all. Oh, let's see if we can see the chopper. I hear it coming. There it goes. Oh, it's an army chopper. Can't see it through the trees now, but that's wonderful. Boy, it's loud. Reminds me of the old Sikorsky choppers. Them things were noisy too, but they thumped more. Dump the water out of me. I leave this open on my propane tank because if I don't, bald-faced hornets like to make nests in there. And I don't like those things. I hurt my knee really bad, and I was out of commission for about a month. But that's getting better now. I'm out walking around again. It still hurts, but the main thing now is the itching. Oh, you know how it is when the skin starts healing and the itch is like crazy? It was all black and blue, purple, nasty looking before. But, and I'm not going to show everybody my legs. Nope, Anyway, oh, I forgot. Here's tomatoes up here. Some right there. Yes, baby, I'm coming. Here's a couple bigger ones here. Some more up there. But the Oxheart tomatoes, it grew humongous, just like the beefsteak. I got huge plants, but I don't see any blossoms yet at all. I see places where it's going to, but they're still yet to do it. They got so heavy and fell over, I had to tie them up. Don't know who that is. Looks like a cop. Kinda, sorta. He waved at me. DNR, maybe. Where was it? Up here in this one? Yeah, right there. You see by my thumb. Oh, I'll try to. Little bud starting to come there. I hope it makes it. Well, that's all. We'll go back in the house now and see what kind of trouble I can get into. You all have an amazing and blessed day. And remember, whatever you do in life, to make a difference. Remember, Jesus loves you, and so do I. Maybe I'll give you a shot of some spiders, if I can get any. Let's see. Right there above my window, a whole bunch of them. Little nest and everything. Oh, boy. Bye now. Until next time. Applewood smoked peppered bacon. I'm cooking that up in my giant frying pan. And then I'm going to cook up this maple sausage. And then maybe some eggs. Yum, yum. Look at all that pepper. Real applewood smoke. Man, does it smell amazing.